Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and stuff. It's so weird, but it's frequency, right? So I have one earbud in, one earbud out. I get messages other ways too. This is the most fun. Like, share, subscribe. That helps me. Drop a tip, cash out, wtfLisa Tarot if you think I might have helped you. Uh, you can shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random. It's a mix of some spiritual items and then some stuff I just named on. Um, Phone readings are closed. Occasionally, I will post like, "Hey, I'm available this day. Email me to set it up." But generally, I'm not open for phone readings because my schedule is all over the place. I can't be consistent. Uh, Video readings are available though on WTF Etsy. Links are in the description. I have just a regular 3-card reading for $5.55 and a hidden truth reading for $5.55. Check it out. So last night I was getting this energy. Sometimes I'll do automatic writing, especially late at night. I channel a lot then, but I can't record. I assume there's a reason for all that. It sucks. You know, it'd be nice to do the messages then, but I can't. But I was getting the energy. I had the song Scary Monsters by David Bowie. I don't have that now, but this was last night. And these energies really, like, combine. So I'll get to it. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, so Scary Monsters. I was getting the energy of, like, and it's not always how it plays out. It's just how it's presented to me. My theory is so I actually fucking pay attention. But it was almost like a big bad wolf sneaking up on a little Red Riding Hood thinking, oh, easy dinner. And she turns out to be a fucking black belt and kills the wolf or some shit, you know? And it's like, oh, shit, he played with the wrong one. That's the vibe I'm picking up. Is that how it went down? No, that's just how Spirit was showing it to me, so I'd fucking pay attention to the energy. Could be someone, you know, girl walking alone at night, and someone's like, oh, I'm gonna mug or R-word her, and she ends up fucking karate chopping his nuts, and then he's dead. I don't know. The same energy is coming across this morning. I have Olivia Rodrigo, Vampire. And bear with me, I have heard this song, but not a lot. I like it. It's good, but depending on the energy, sometimes I can listen to it and it feels fine, and other times I can feel draining. So I have to change it, or I have to walk away if I'm somewhere where it's like playing publicly. I hate to give you satisfaction of how you're doing now. How's the castle build up you pretend to care about? I love this song. I love how she sings it, but like I said, if I get draining energy behind it, I have to turn it off. If I get regular energy, it's fine. This morning, I'm getting Buffy the Vampire Slayer energy, so I'm like, oh, this is great. And again, in a lot of readings, and a lot of you have dealt with karmics who underestimated you, and maybe that's the vibe. An energy vampire, yes, they exist. I don't know. I feel an energy of like an entire ass group. Maybe they're not a coven like together, but because they're all vampires, they might as well be a vampire coven. A collective of them burning and going away. Now, of course, every time you cut the head off a snake, another one grows in its place. So it's not the end of evil. It's just the end of their evil. Blood sucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a vampire. She says the G word. I'm not allowed to say that. Will I explain to you why I'm not allowed to say that? No. There's a reason. I'm going to start off with my Halloween Oracle. I do Dark Side shorts. I usually start with this deck, but in this case, I'm starting with this. There be vampires, okay? Olivia Rodrigo is telling us about it. I got Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibes. Let's start off with the Halloween Oracle. Why not? It is the end of August as I read this, so we're closing in on Halloween. Black Cat. Fortune meets opportunity. Spiritual bounty hunting season is a go-go, and the Buffys are out with their stakes. Maybe they're not looking for a fight, but if one shows up to them, they are prepared. Girl Scouts, I tell ya. Girl Scouts. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you make me look so naive. Let's pull some cards. Big Bad Wolf versus Buffy energy, and Vampire versus Buffy energy. I'm getting both. Why, a beast is a beast, no matter what. Bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a vampire. Sorry, she says the G word. I can't do it. It is physically difficult. But Hangman, someone's ass is grass, and what? Buffy, you're the lawnmower. Whether you're male or female, I don't care your sign. It's an energy type of thing. Someone's about to mess with the wrong one, and it's gonna hurt. whether it's physically or spiritually. Same energy. Someone could have also been trying to play mind games with someone, and they ended up getting themselves trapped. Why? Because this person is just much fucking better at it. Mind games, physical games, spiritual games, hunger games. Hungry, hungry hippos just popped in my head. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. So you thought maybe this was training for some of you. You were naive. You didn't know what you were walking into, and you were just naturally a Buffy, a badass. Bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a bad word vampire. I wish you didn't say the G word. You know, there are so many things that could have been said instead. Divine Feminine, Buffy, this is you, world. You're about to get some communication, some of your energy vamps. Knight of Cups, and with this full energy, they're about to bite the dust, hit the road. Justice energy. Hopefully that is the case. I made it through the wilderness. I got like a virgin by Madonna. You made it through. You're passing through the wilderness. The monsters attacked. You slayed them, and now you're out. Bear in mind, new levels, new devils. You cleared those woods. You slayed those vampires. You're like, oh, thank God, I can rest. Oh, no, there's more bigger bad. It never ends. Since the beginning of time. But you know what? Those ones are gone. Hopefully you'll get a moment of rest. Some sort of payment, since spiritual bounty season is a go-go. It always is. Like a virgin. But this is a different. Why? We kicked it off yesterday, Virgo season. August 23rd. Today is the 24th as I read this. But we had a new moon and a black moon. Those happen every, 33 months or so. This is about cleaning house, spiritual bounty, divine feminine, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, vampires, beasts, werewolves, and on it. Not all of them are going to go down. That's the thing. There's got to be balance. Where there's good, there's evil. It's always how it is. That's kind of crap, if you ask me, but whatever. But you know what? Old evil's going, and they'll be replaced. Why? They're easily replaceable, baby. Does anyone care about the minions in movies? Why would they spiritually or in real life? Minions are replaceable. Like a virgin. Shadow work. You know, this new moon, honestly, with the black moon, was a lot about shadow work. Huge shadow work. Doing your own, releasing what you gotta release, clearing yourself. But at the same time, some other people need to be cleared. Why? Because they're in the fucking way. I kept getting destiny blockers. This vibe shows up strong too. These people, they're so messy. Their shadows interfering with other people's work, which in turn interferes with the universe's work. And the universe doesn't like being interfered with. Narc vibes, energy vampire, same thing. If you dealt with a narcissist, they're vampires. They're evil, they're demons, whatever you want to label them, they stuck. And a lot of them gotta go. Not all of them are going to go. We're going to be stuck with more. In fact, some of the ones we're stuck with may double down and make up for these ones being gone. But you know what? Now that we've been through this forest and dealt with these ones, we're a little bit more equipped. Girl Scouts. Most narcs are big-ass babies. If you confront them, sometimes they'll cry. You notice they throw tantrums a lot. This is that thing. A lot of you will notice some of the narcs you dealt with, or just some in general. Maybe you didn't deal with them, but they remind you of past narcs. Tantrums. You see it, and you're just like, oh my God. I had one throw a tantrum because I told him he wasn't to let it kill me. That's not fair. I'm like, it's not fair to kill me, bro. Nowhere in this deal is it fair to me. Like, why would I want this? No! I'm supposed to be blah, blah, blah. I couldn't even understand after a while the snot bubbles and shit. Plus, he was an old fat man. Probably high-waisted, those combinations. Then he's crying like a little girl. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Just get off my phone. Narcs, how can them compliments? But snitch, I don't think anyone's giving them compliments. That's the thing. Man stealer. Are they soaking up other people's compliments? Because vacation, them compliments ain't there. They could have flying monkeys lying to them. I see some flying monkeys working on making an escape because they can tell the narc's about to go down. What? I have Mr. Big Stuff by Jean Knott. Oh, yeah, she says. Who? Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Let's get some true crime. Why? Where there's narcs and energy vampires, there's crime happening. They aren't the most upright citizens, you know what I mean? Some of them are, actually. That's why they're very good at what they do. However, most aren't because they just can't be good for very long and they aren't good at hiding. If you're Buffy, you can smell them. Some of them do hide. A lot of your church officials, school officials, people in nice places are bad people. And then people argue, but then there's, okay, Google it. Because look at all the teachers and church officials and lies that are, there's always issues, right? This isn't about that, though. That's just the idea of vampires hiding in plain sight. Same thing. But some of you can see them. Someone's upset that you see them for exactly who they are. Their bullshit doesn't work. And I just see, honestly, I am getting a huge energy of some going, like, throwing tantrums like they do. Narcs and vampires do that. They throw these tantrums and they're like, wow, and then heart attack. Why? Because they're old as shit. All that stress on their heart and they don't have the right energy to harvest. Not good for them. Some of them in their own mind, they're a celebrity. Some are. Like has-beens. Neighborhood. But, the neighborhood's empty. No one's calling. No one's like, hey, I want you on People Magazine's Sexiest People list. They're more like, can you be on Celebrity Rehab? Water. And death. If they used to be a celebrity, they aren't anymore. They aren't respected. Some are about to fall off the pedestal. Some are actually going to croak and then just be like, oh, we missed them. But the truth about them is not great. Same vibe with your lower level narcs. Some of them in their own mind, they're a big celebrity, but they're not. The flying monkeys are flying the coop. Nobody wants to deal with them. They're gonna throw a tantrum and then stroke out. Others, I have an energy of flying monkeys turning on them, and then it turns into violence, but they've done too much. Karmic justice. Yeah, it seems like narcs are always rewarded. But they aren't really. This is about to go down for some. They always have the worst endings, don't they? I wondered how far this would go. I hope I'll see you again sometime. They won't. And I'm sorry. No, they're not. Leaving you hurt me too. I wish we'd come back, but we are not right for each other. You can dance. I have Into the Group by Madonna. That's 2 Madonnas in one reading. To me, that I wish you would come back is now that they're desperate and the other flying monkeys aren't, they're looking for supply. Any supply, and it's not coming. Get into the groove. Some of them, if they had those powers where they could summon people, some hypnotism type of shit, love spell, it's not working at all. And it's panic. A lot of different energies here, whatever it is. Music can be such a revelation. Someone, there is an energy too with frequency and vibration. They might have been able to lower people's energy around them, but that's not working anymore. In some cases, it's almost like they're invisible. Like go to a public place to try to harvest anything and nothing, and no one sees them. That's the other thing. Some of them, their biggest fear is wasting away and not being seen anymore. That has been energy, and that's what I'm picking up. And that's exactly what'll happen. 8 of Coins. They were on top for a while, 2 of Wands, but now Temperance. It's been so long. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. I don't think you care. In some cases, for some of you, it's not a celebrity. It could be your karmic twin, a karmic ex, a karmic in general coming back to be like, okay, now that I'm available. But it's like, you don't care. Divine Feminine, Queen of Coins, Knight of Coins, Tower. This person thinks you're going to take them back, but Moon, joke's on them. Buffy's going to slay him. No thanks. Star, you're kind of a has-been, Knight of Swords, and I'm into someone else, Ace of Cups. I'm working on my own star. I'm working on my own path, and I don't want you here. Some of you can feel the energy, and you're just doing your best to avoid this whole conversation, because it won't go well for the other person. I'm going to pull a couple more T cards, because I feel called to. And then I have a very patient puppy nicely waiting for me to finish so they can be let out. You're so good. Let me finish this out and then let the dog out. Yeah, someone know and ask clown and energy vampires around. They want to drain you. Reconciliation so they can get whatever, anything really, because they get nothing right now. But a lot of you are aware you're about to slay that vampire. In some cases, before they can even bug you. Yeah, you might sense them around, but they can't even get close. Just say your angels are on the job.